3K. My niggas the hot topic when we hit the streets. Paparazzi photoshopping, I can't get no peace.
Yo, what's up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. Fah Fah. You know what it is, man. Coming here today to talk to y'all about a little boxing news. Anthony Joshua and Jarrell Miller were supposed to go at it June 1st, but as we all know, Big Baby got caught. He tested for, growth hormones, EPO, which is an injectable, and he was on GW 1516, which is basically an endurance in a pill. Okay, now as I will continue, now that the New York State Athletic Commission has now handed down their verdict, and what was it, the WBO? Well, somebody in the comment will correct me if I'm wrong, But anyway, man, they handed down their verdict, and Big Baby is only going to be suspended for 6 months. Wow. He's only got a 6-month suspension. So that means that, he basically just gets to relax, wait 6 months, and then he quite possibly could have another shot at your, WBO, IBF, IBO, WBA heavyweight champ, Anthony Joshua. Now, will he get that match? I doubt it. Also, we have, I don't know who Anthony Joshua will be facing after Andy Ruiz. Will he continue to opt to try to go after Deontay Wilder, considering that Deontay Wilder's match is coming up on May 18th, and once he's finished with that match, there's already talks that he'll be facing Luis Ortiz and Adam Kalinowski after that. So they're going to run the Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder 2 back. But let's be serious here, man. There's no guarantee Deontay Wilder's going to get past Dominic Breazeale. And, and even if Dominic Breazeale gets past him, I'm sure they're going to have a rematch clause in there to protect him. Ooh, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about too. Fuck that rematch clause shit and all of the uproars and the talks about if they're going to have a rematch clause or not. If they do, I don't know, man. Could it be sanctioned? Maybe. Maybe they'll sanction a rematch. I have no idea. It all depends on how the WBC feel about Deontay Wilder. They might just wipe their hands with him, because if he loses to Breazeale, look at it like this. Breazeale's stock goes all the way up. Deontay Wilder's stock goes all the way down. Because imagine how everybody's going to look at him. He lost to Anthony Joshua in a spectacular, blundering fashion. Like, Anthony Joshua beat that boy to silly putty. Now, for Deontay Wilder to lose to Dominic Breazeale, say that in the case that happens, now Deontay Wilder, like, why would the WBC want to go back to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, Dominic Breazeale, correct me if I'm wrong, he's already part of the Al Heyman camp and shit like that. So Dominic Breazeale would just be their guy, and they'll just move on with him. And then Dominic Breazeale would just take on the same load that whatever Deontay Wilder was taking, because Luis Ortiz, that ain't going to be a sexy matchup after that. Luis Ortiz might not take that fight. Now, he might take it if he really want to get that W back, but if he doesn't have a belt no more, why wouldn't Luis Ortiz want to fight Dominic Breazeale? You know what I'm saying? Like, or Dominic Breazeale is going to be smart enough to take that belt and go unify with Anthony Joshua, because he knows he's going to make the biggest payday in his life. He can go down in history and say he became champion, and the fact that Anthony Joshua beat him so bad. And I know that Dominic Breazeale wants to be undisputed. He'll make that match, and furthermore, it would piss Deontay Wilder off even more that Deontay Wilder won't even have a chance to get that match with Anthony Joshua. And Dominic Breazeale, the dude that, he went through it with and really got beef with, is fighting, for all of that medal and getting that payday when Deontay Wilder turned it down. Now, this would create a big ass, a domino effect of the greatest catastrophe of multiple things happening all throughout Deontay Wilder's boxing career, his life, and everything that has to do with it. So, Deontay Wilder doesn't understand, this is probably the most important match of his life. And I heard Espinoza and them try to expound and say that this is a very important match for Deontay Wilder. This basically is going to shape up like this is like they said it's like a statement match for him. It's not a statement match for him in the sense that any good can come up out of it, because it can be critiqued in so many ways about the opposition, the fact that Anthony Joshua already fight him, the fact that you're going back to the Luis Ortiz bucket, and the fact that people aren't getting the undisputed match. And it's already a known fact now that we've almost got a full year that Deontay Wilder has been full on ducking Anthony Joshua, and like people are already saying the match might not happen till like 2022, 2023, and that's not due to the fact that, you know, Anthony Joshua don't want it to happen. That's due to the fact that Deontay Wilder isn't going to make it happen if Al Heyman's already figured out a way for them to have some profitable marketing plan to where Deontay Wilder can navigate, get money, and have decent matches, to where if he fought Luis Ortiz and Adam Kalnacki, stay with me here, that people would be okay with that. The vast majority of his fans and casual fans alike that's coming along with it are going to be like, you would tune into that match. Let's be honest, because I tune into that match. I watched Deontay Wilder fight Luis Ortiz again, and even the people that hate him because they want to see him in that match, they will watch that match again, and they would, you know what I'm saying, would tune in. So that's just going to generate more income and a bigger revenue stream across the board, because they got ways that they can dance around, and there's potential matches that Deontay Wilder could win. Because look at it like this, they done froze Dillian White out, you know what I mean, and unless Dillian White gets that mandatory mention, which Deontay Wilder has danced around mandatories, and he's only fought probably one mandatory his whole career, you know what I'm saying? So that mandatory shit don't mean anything. So it is for the fans' benefit. It's for the fans' benefit. It's for, you know, Anthony Joshua's benefit and other individuals alike, that, especially promotion, that Dominic Brazil get this win, because I don't think people really understand how great this would be for Dominic Brazil. Like, of course, yeah, he has a belt, you know what I mean? He has a WBC belt, you know what I mean? He made a little bit of change. He beat Deontay, he got to stick it back to Deontay Wilder, but fuck all of that. The opportunities I just mentioned are going to be the reason why Dominic Brazil really is going to flourish, man. He would really flourish, because even if he don't win that match with Anthony Joshua, he already got to say, think about it, when he goes down in history, they'll got to say he became champion. He beat the WBC baddest man, so-called baddest man on the planet, that's knocked out 39 tomato cans, and he's 40-0. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he went on and fought Anthony Joshua in a rematch, which would be Breazeale Joshua 2, and it would be back over in the UK in front of like damn near 100,000 people, and it would be a match where he's going to set himself up for the rest of his life. So no matter what he does after that, he's accomplished everything he set out to accomplish. You know, and the fact that he's the WBC champ, he'll have a rematch clause in that. Y'all ain't even thinking as far as I'm going with it. He'll have a rematch clause, and he'll get to do a trilogy with Brazil. Man, so it's a bunch of shit that could happen. The only thing about that is Dillian White would be on the fucking short end of the stick, because he will be cuffing that damn WBC silver strap for a minute. And let's be honest, man, Dillian White is taking some very, very high-risk fights, man. And there's been a couple of times where Dillian White has almost lost, you know, his bargaining tools, which is his record and the opposition that he's faced, you know, because Dillian White should be if he would be in niggas like pound for heavyweight pound, he would be in niggas pound for pound mention if, you know, he got over on Anthony Joshua. Or if he got a hold of Deontay Wilder, he'd definitely be in that pound for pound list, man. But it's just getting him further away from Deontay Wilder. And also this match could get him further away from Anthony Joshua, because Anthony Joshua ain't pressed the fight deal. Anthony Joshua pressed to get that green belt, go ahead and become undisputed, so that way he can, because really what it's about is that Ring Magazine belt that's bothering him. I'm telling you. Everybody want that Ring Magazine belt. That's everything. When you come undisputed, you get that Ring Magazine belt, and that solidifies you as the baddest man on the planet. So yeah, man. Jarrell Big Baby Miller only got 6 months. Oh my God, man. everybody already knows, but I haven't said it on my platform to anybody yet. Yeah, man, DAZN signed Devin Haney. So you got Haney Promotions and, you know, MTK and DAZN, MTK USA and DAZN all in one with Devin Haney, and he was all for the, you know, the streaming platform, and he sees in the future how big that can be. And yeah, man, so you got the 135 pounder Devin Haney, man, over at DAZN, man. Kid 20-0 with 13 knockouts, man. He's probably one of the top prospects in the world. Him, Shakur Stevenson, you know what I'm saying, Emma Williams, Otha Jones III. So now they got Otha Jones III, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, and Emma Williams. So DAZN is just doing things. Everybody know that TJ Donner, he took that L to Daniel Roman, which, you know what I'm saying, moves him up on the pound for pound list. And I ain't never done a pound for pound list, so I might need to do that. And oh yeah, if y'all boys have not seen this kid, man, he signed the QP Queensberry Promotions, and he is fucking magnificent, man. I'm talking about the boy Sonny Edwards. Y'all need to watch this kid. Stop whatever you're doing and go look at Sonny Edwards. He is going to be he's going to be a unified champion one day, and potentially an undisputed champion. The boy is like Lomachenko, I swear to God. Nasty. And we got David Allen versus David Price coming up. That should be exciting. I know the UK is all over that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that should be an interesting fight. You know what I mean? David Price has hella more height on him. You know, can he use his reach to his advantage? I don't know. It'll be a good fight. Yeah, man, so that's pretty much it on the news that I got for y'all, man. This your boy, man, Mr. Two Hands Up, and this is the Two Hands Up show, as always. And I'd like to thank y'all, as always, for fucking with me. And man, hit that motherfucking like button, man. Like my shit. Subscribe. You know, I'm gonna keep giving this shit to y'all, man. And as always, on the game, and what we always say when we close this joint out, man, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. As always, man, y'all know what it is. Two hands. Respect up.